All right, here we go, y'all.
Starting lineups. Last game of the season against Rainier Beach. Alex Pate, number 12, senior. Danilo Petrovic, number 10, junior. Jake Downing, number 2, senior. Julian Swanson, number 32, senior. Jackson Stanford, 21, a senior. This will be the last time this group laces them up together. This is it. This is going to be this is for 5th and 6th place in Metro. Roosevelt and Rainier Beach played a few weeks ago. You guys might have watched the game. It was a close game. Beach prevailed, so we're right back down at Rainier Beach again, Chris, to play, get another shot at the Vikings here and see if we can pull it off, huh?
Well, if we can start off like we did on Tuesday night, that increases our chances, right?
No doubt. Yeah.
Good start and kind of carry it through. They can certainly do it.
I think this is going to be one of those games where Roosevelt's just going to be a combination, taking care of the ball, stuff we've been preaching all year, right? Take care of the ball, knock down shots, run your offense, stay disciplined on defense, make free throws, just the basics, right? So it'd be great to see these guys finish up their season, and for 6 seniors on this team, this is the end of their career. So a big night for these players and a lot of you fans out there too, as you're watching your favorite, hey there's Scotty Pape, watching these seniors do their thing for the final time. So both of us as parents kind of mixed emotions tonight, excited yet a little bit trepidation, right? This is it,
a little
huh? Here we go, a Ryder ball to start the game, sideline out of bounds. Pape to Petrovic. Rainier Beach in a man-to-man. Danilo Petrovic to Swanson. Oh. Little miscue there by Stanford. It's going to be a turnover to start the game. Over and back on the wrong page, but Swanson there on the cut to the hoop.
Sorry, trying to level out the screen here, folks. There we go.
Got Rainier Beach sideline out of bounds. Be curious to see what Roosevelt does here. They're going to start in the man-to-man. Let's see if they switch it up on a made basket. They often will switch to zone, Chris. Zone press or 2-3. Nice recovery. Good help defense by Swanson there. Just catches maybe the wrist on that.
I think so.
Looked relatively clean, but might have just caught his, not only the ball, but a bit of his hand or wrist. That'll be Rainier Beach going to strike for 2. I think you're right.
It's a good little cut there by Rainier Beach. You all recall the last time we were here, Rainier Beach did a great job of hitting all their free throws. They didn't miss many, and that was the difference in that game, I think.
Especially at the very end of the game, hit probably about 10 in a row.
Yeah.
To pull out the W. So they start the game with 2 for 2. Beach showing a little bit of a man-to-man pressure, full court pressure. Nothing too daunting there. Petrovic to Downing, to Stanford. Stanford another turnover.
All right. Roosevelt not real focused right now. Slippery hands, not catching the ball. A little soft turnovers 2 times down the court.
Downing, deep 3, long. Swanson tips it. Rainier Beach secures it, coming the other way. Roosevelt with 2-3 now. Rainier Beach backs it out, gets organized, gets into zone O. Looking to work the perimeter, hit the high post, long shot, tipped. We're going to call that Rainier Beach basketball underneath, baseline out of bounds.
Do they think Jackson tipped that out of bounds?
Yeah, I think so. Roosevelt doing a nice job in the OB there, just good, solid man-to-man D.
Quick beat Rainier Beach up 4-0 early, 6:35 to go in the first.
Deep ball, Pape almost picks it off. Left-handed jumper, bank shot.
Bank shot. Bank's open late on a Friday night.
Bank is open. Not sure he called that, Chris.
No, not from there. I don't think he did.
combination of the bank shot and the left-handed kind of threw me on that one, man. Huh? Deep shot by Petrovic. We needed that.
Got it.
6-3, 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Deep three by Beach. Got it.
Not wasting any time.
So we got 9 threes, 6 minutes in the first quarter. Roosevelt looking a little bit sloppy. Rainier Beach looking to be the aggressor early on in the game.
Another turnover.
Another turnover by Roosevelt. Deep three secured by Stanford. Kicks it to Pape. So 3 out of 4 possessions. Got 3 turnovers and 1 3-pointer. So we got to clean that up straight away, right?
Not the ratio you're looking for.
That's not the answer.
Recipe for disaster. Oh, and we're going the other way.
And now we got another turnover. So there's 4 out of 5 possessions. All right, so maybe we're getting out of our system. What do you say?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Almost worth the timeout just to calm the dudes down a little bit.
Something, yeah.
I know we're not going to see it, but I might like to. I don't know.
Can you call one from up here?
I can, but
It won't do any good.
The game isn't going to stop.
Roosevelt in their 2-3 zone. Another deep three. No good. Secured by Downing to Pape. Pape's going to walk it up. Alex has been nursing a bit of a hamstring pull last 3 games. So he seems to be moving okay, but I know it was hurting him pretty bad after the last game against Garfield. So Roosevelt's got to do a much better job at their passing, right? So Rainier Beach is going to get in the passing lanes. They're going to contest. They're going to get up the line. They're going to try to knock the ball down. You got to anticipate that if you're Roosevelt and play just a little bit higher level of intelligence and a little bit higher level of intensity right now. Rainier Beach is beating them to the ball, being the aggressor. Roosevelt's a little bit on their heels. For 4 of the 5 guys out here, there's no tomorrow, so I don't know why we wouldn't let her rip, right?
Yeah, let her rip. A good pass.
Nice pass,
There we go.
great look. Got that on that sideline out of bounds. Often look whoever inbounds it is typically Petrovic, but it can be someone else. But they're often open and they look for that cut right away. It was a nice example of that. 9-5, 4:44 to go in the first period. Deep three again, long. Got to rebound that. Got to check off. Tip. Petrovic is going to bring it up.
Oh, and a turnover. Ooh, we got lucky maybe.
Downing pulls up, deep three,
Come
long.
on, buddy. No.
Rainier Beach coming the other way. Bit of a dangerous pass, gets away with it. Roosevelt settles back into the 2-3.
Couple sloppy possessions on both teams there.
Yeah, for sure. 9-5, 4 minutes to go in the quarter.
Offensive, we're going the other way
There we
here.
go, we're going the other direction.
They get him on the screen for that, or?
I took my eye off the ball for a second. I was.
Second on the squad. Basketball backcourt.
Rainier Beach content to just stick straight man-to-man defense.
Oh, we're going the other way. Going the other way. Oh. So far, it's been a little hard to watch.
That third turnover by Stanford will get him a seat on the bench. Unfortunately, that's so we got Noah Cazone, number 11, coming in for Stanford. He'll be at the top of that 2-3 zone with Pape.
Just noticed we got some viewers in Indiana. Love you too. Steinfeldts. Be nice to have Aaron in this game. We could probably use him.
9-5, 3:50 to go. You notice Rainier Beach is doing a good job of extending our offense, pushing us out into, the 22 to 24 foot range where we're passing the ball around the perimeter. There we go. There's a good, nice play by Swanson.
There we go.
Much better play there. Good
ball
ball
game.
movement, right? Sharing the ball,
Yep.
getting something on the interior. 9-7. Rainier Beach up. 3:20 to go in the first period. That that was some legit contact there. Julian Swanson does not flop. That's a big kid there laying the lumber on Julian. No call. Kind of like that the refs are eating the whistle on that one, if that's what they're going to do. Turnover, going the other direction. Big fellow with a great, oh boy. We're not sure who wants the ball right now.
Cameraman can't keep up with all the turnovers.
13-7, we got a substitution.
We got Alex slipping on the floor over there. Looks like he might need a little break.
Jalen Dollar subs in for Papes. As I mentioned before, he's had a groin pull that he's been dealing with for the last, I think, 3 games, and it's one of those nagging injuries that needs more than a couple days rest. And as it goes, we're playing every 2-3 days right now, so we'll see. That could be a big factor in this game. Upside for Jalen Dollar is he's going to get some minutes here and get an opportunity to show what he can do, and he's certainly shown that he's every bit ready as a freshman to play at the varsity level. So
sure has.
I don't know. I'm watching Alex on the sidelines here, and he's wincing in pain. We'll see what comes of that. 2-3 Dollar, Quizon at the top. Petrovic, Swanson, and Downing down on the bottom of the zone. Good ball movement by Rainier Beach. Second 3-pointer by number 0 there. Nice high arc on that 3.
Roosevelt not ready to deal with the quick hands of Rainier Beach right now.
They should be. This is nothing new. We deal with it often. They're just not handling it well. Right? Swanson with the spin dribble gets blocked, and we got a foul. Petrovic. And this one's getting away from us early. Chris, 16-7, minute 41 to go in the first period. A lot of time left in this game, and basketball's a game of runs, as we know, but don't love the initial effort, energy, and really kind of mental kind of sharpness that's lacking right now from Roosevelt's play.
No, then you toss on that some frustration here, and
there we go, another deep 3.
Get a little attitude change here for sure.
Yeah, well,
let's see if we can get it going.
A lot of time left in this game, so it's about being positive with the ball, taking care of it. Basic stuff. Triple threat, ripping that ball through. Don't let the defender dictate what you want him to do to you. Dollar, deep 3, no good. Coming the other direction. 1 minute to go. 16-7. There's going to be another foul. Team fouls right now. We got 7 on Roosevelt, 4 on Roosevelt, 2 on Rainier Beach. That's the 5th now on Roosevelt. Dante Washington, another freshman, checks into the basketball game for Petrovic to give him a bit of a breather. Washington's played some great minutes, contributed, rebounding, kind of doing a little bit of everything, and definitely has a bright future as a rider.
Come on.
Tips it. Downing secures it, kicks it to Dollar.
Looking for a hot hand here on offense, huh?
Yeah, or just someone to get something going here. Yeah. 40 seconds to go, 15 on the shot clock. So you got to do a thing, a combination of, this pressure isn't anything very overwhelming. We're just doing a really horrible job of managing it. The wings need to do a better job of V-cutting or L-cutting, getting open, right? Or the point guard can dribble them through to do a dribble entry into the offense, which works just as well. So there's options there. They got to do it. 26 seconds to go in the quarter. 19 on the shot clock. It's a turnover fest, Chris. It's a turnover-itis for both teams here.
We haven't been able to capitalize on any of the ones we've gotten though.
16-7, 12 to go. Dante Washington gets it in deep. Should have gone up with it, doesn't. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, another turnover. My goodness. Jake Downing, deep 3, misses. And that concludes one of the nastiest quarters we've seen of the season.
Ugly one,
At what do we got? So 16-7. you're not if you're Coach Richardson right now, you're not making a lot of great you're not drawing a lot of great positive comments out of that first quarter. You're gonna be letting them know, listen, if we continue to take care of the ball in the way that we are, we have zero chance of winning this game. It's got to start there, and then from there, it's having good positive offensive possessions. There needs to be an attempt to dribble drive a little bit too. Right now, we're settling on just passing around the perimeter. If one thing you can do to relieve pressure is if someone's up on you, is dribble pass them, force someone else to guard you, try to one guard two, and kick it for make a pass. So right now we're so set on passing around the perimeter to try to be disciplined in the offense. This is not working. So let's see if this group can do something to turn this around a bit. So Rainier Beach, to take nothing away from them, they've been the aggressor from the tip. They've played more positive basketball. They've been the aggressor on defense.
This swarming defense at the moment, but like you said, it's nothing that these guys can't handle.
No, it's something they don't see on the regular, right? Even last game against Garfield. 2-3 zone. Sometimes I do believe the 2-3 zone in terms of defense breeds a little bit of complacency. You're kind of guarding an area versus a man. It's a little less predictable, and sometimes that leads you into kind of some kind of lazy play, I would say. So I don't know. I'm not convinced that 2-3 is the answer in this game, especially as you're down 11 now, Chris. 18-7, 7.5 to go in the second period. At some point, you need to do something to shift the game a little bit, whether it's playing some full court pressure or getting out of this and just playing man and really getting up in them and trying to create some turnovers like they're doing to us, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Looks like they've gone back to man here.
That's a jump ball. That's going to be Roosevelt's basketball. So that was a good defensive possession, a good start. Pape's going to come back in for Downing. Coach Bruce electing for a three-point guard lineup. Maybe he's seeing that as an opportunity to kind of cut down the turnovers. Let's see. I don't know. He's going to have Dollar play the point. Good ball action here, good movement. Deep shot, I think that's going to go on Rainier Beach. So good effort by Alex Pape to get in there, scrap for that rebound.
Yeah, good hands.
Draw a foul. That'll be Rainier Beach's third foul. Patrick Bejette. Good alert play by Alex there to catch Rainier Beach sleeping on that, and inbounds to Pat. Pat gets to the stripe here. He's going to get 2 free throws. 18-7, Chris. We got about 6:44 to go in the second period.
A little short on the first one.
Pat goes 1 for drain, three-pointers. So, maybe that wasn't in the scouting report. I don't know, but we're fully aware that he's red hot right now. You got to extend. Another turnover and another layup. Good dribble penetration and kick for that. Come up short. 23-10, 5.5 to go. So nice to see Roosevelt get this down into 6-7 points by half. Washington, deep three, same spot, gets it down.
Got it.
Great shot by Washington, good offense, dribble penetration kick. That's what we want to see. 23-13, 5:10 to go. Left-handed jumper, no good. Looking for the foul on that, didn't get a call. Zone, content to dribble, needs to get rid of it. Got to move the ball. This team doesn't do well in the dribble program. You got to move the ball. Here we go. Washington to Pape. Pape with the three. There you go. A little bit of a run here. 23-16. 4:40 to go in the half. That's going to be a foul on Dollar. Let's see if Roosevelt can come down, Chris, and get another good look. Another basket here. Starting to get just a touch of momentum here. A couple threes knocked down.
A little bit.
Start to change the vibe a little bit, hopefully.
Get a little confidence. Might go a long way here in this one.
Let's go, box out!
Another sub coming in.
So,
Got
Second team, number 55.
Sam Bile.
Sam Bile, number 3, checks in. Dante Washington. Dante came in, did some nice things, got some rebounds, knocked down a 3. Gave a little bit of a spark off the bench. 24-16, 8-point deficit, 4.5 to go. Pape with the pump fake, dribble drive. A little bit bailed out by that play there, but I would like to see the aggressiveness from Roosevelt here. A little bit more aggressive on the dribble drive and kick, which is good, rather than just relying on kicking, passing around the perimeter. Inbounds to Swanson. Swanson's going to take it. Goes up strong. Loses his headband and his mask on that one. That was wild. Good hustle by 41 by Rainier Beach. Rainier Beach will reset, up by 8. Dribble penetration, gets the high post, kicks the zone, rebounds. The zone pulls a 3, no good. Roosevelt dodges a bullet there. Weren't on the same page of where they were coming and weren't marking up properly. Got a wide open baseline 3.
4 seconds, 3 seconds.
It's a miss. Still an 8-point game. Rainier Beach kind of stuck on 24 here. Swanson takes a look at it, doesn't shoot it. Pape does, knocks it down. There we go, 24-19.
Some more good ball movement. Don't mind Alex taking that shot, especially looks like a little bit of a heat check there, and he got it.
Called that a 2, not
Called
a 3.
that a 2, foot on the line. No, I think his
26-19.
foot was on the line.
Yeah, it was. 3 minutes to go in the period. Ryder's showing some life here. Another tip pass, so we just got to avoid those tip passes. Got to be clean, got to be crisp with the ball. Alex dives on it, kicks it to Pizzone. Pizzone's going to drive, shoot the layup, gets mugged. We'll go to the line for 2. Hard foul there. You're gonna go to the hoop on the big fella. He's gonna lay some lumber on you. Huh?
You're gonna pay the price, right? Yeah.
You better be ready for that.
Right. Brace yourself.
Brace yourself, as they say. But I like this the spirited drive and taking it right at him, right?
Yeah.
So 7-point deficit.
That's one way to get him out of the game is to go at him, right?
Yeah, for sure. So we're at 16 fouls per team right now. The next one's going to be a 1-on-1. .238 to go in the period. 1 for 2 by Quizone. Zone's going to come out. Petrovic is going to come in. Petrovic had a decent breather there. He was on the bench for a while. 26-20.
There's your guy, number 10 again, right?
No, it was 0.
Oh, that was
Zero's
Zero.
killed us. It was 29-20. Alex just doesn't have the same energy in his legs right now. But what's interesting is he's adjusting and he's knocking down threes. I think knowing that he really can't get in the hoop in the same way that he normally does because of his legs. So
That's his third
in this period, I think. So 29-23.
Yeah, that injury is going to take a little bit of his lateral movement away, right?
Yeah, and those
You can see
don't.
he's not quite as quick laterally.
You have a groin pull like that, it doesn't resolve itself overnight. It's not that kind of thing. You can see him right there. He's limping right there. It's plain as day.
Turnover there. Not quite sure.
So Back to an 8-point deficit, 31-23, minute and a half to go. Swanson's coming out for Washington. And Dollar checks in as well for Pig. So we got Petrovic, Washington, Dollar, Downing, and Vile. Richardson's mixing up the lineups, Chris.
Yeah, I've seen some lineups here we don't normally see together.
31-25 be a 6-point deficit. Minute 09 to go. Roosevelt hanging in there, not playing by any means their best ball.
For sure.
Kind of a hit and miss kind of program here. But they're in the game. So what does that tell me? It tells me that if they can clean some things up at halftime here, there's no reason why this game won't go down to the last, few possessions. It kind of has that feel to me. Rainier Beach isn't doing anything too overwhelming. We seem to be handling the man-to-man half court a little bit better.
Yeah.
Of course, it always helps to make some three-pointers and loosen some things up. But it looks like we're going to come out in a 2-3 here.
It doesn't
go in the halftime. If you're Coach Richardson, you're not overwhelmed by the play on offense, mostly because it's just a turnover situation. The shots they're starting to knock down shots. Some of that helps because it's if you turn it over, you don't even get a shot attempt, right? So it seems like that this could be a game that's certainly only down 4. It feels like we're as well as they did not play. They're still very much in this game, down 4. They can tighten up a few things in terms of what they're doing on offense. And I think the 2-3 zone has been okay at times, but I think they're giving up some three-pointers, and Rainier Beach has hit those. And I think ultimately that's been what's given Rainier Beach the lead is their ability to knock down that 3. I don't think there's anything overwhelming about this Rainier Beach team that you can't play man-to-man defense against them. But it appears to be there's going to be a combination of both man and zone. I would like to see at some point an opportunity to play a little bit of a zone, a zone press, whether it's a 1-2-2 or the 2-2-1, just to try to create some opportunity baskets, to get some easy buckets, turnovers, and some layups, to try to tilt this game a bit and maybe get a lead. But we'll see. We'll see how that gets handled.
Yeah, somehow they've managed to just sort of slow it down a little bit. Rainier Beach kind of, you're not going to stay hot the whole game from 3 points in most games, right? That's not going to happen. They're going to slow down a little bit, which they have here in the second half. Oh no! I mean, just sitting here watching this, I still can't believe it's a 4-point game, man. I keep looking at the scoreboard, going, "Wait, we're only down by 4."
Well,
I'm not complaining for
no,
sure.
No, and if I were to see if someone was keeping a stat on turnovers, I would say they probably had 10.
Yeah,
they're double digits. So if second half you cut that number in half, and you get a few more buckets and some actual possessions and shots, this like I said, this looks like right around that 60-point mark. We've been talking about it all year. This one's going to be no different. It's going to be about whether Roosevelt executes really offense. Defense has never been their issue all year, really. They've always played good enough defense to be in most every game, with the exception of maybe a couple, prep, maybe O'Day. But so it always comes down to offensive execution and taking care of the ball. I sound like a darn broken record, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
You got to call it like you see it.
It is. Last I checked, and I think this is through the last game, that Roosevelt still leads the league in points allowed, right? Scoring defense, I think they're averaging under 50, allowing under 50 per game for the season. So
that'll keep you in a lot of games.
Here we go. If they can kind of keep this one, into that 50-60 range, they're going to have a shot. need to find maybe another hot hand. Alex Pape's got 3 threes in the second quarter there, right? And,
Yeah.
you know,
The pattern has been on games where they've won, they've had 2 or 3 guys, or at least 2 guys that have contributed pretty significantly in terms of points, putting the ball in the hoop. Right now, it just looks to be Pape at the moment, and he's nursing that injury, so I don't know what we're going to get out of him in the second half. I mean, there hasn't been a game all year where Petrovic has been silent the whole game, so I would anticipate maybe he may come to life here in the second half. Stanford had a kind of an early exit with some turnovers and didn't come back into the game, so see if he can get something going. Your boy Jake has had some looks, but hasn't had some success. So there's some guys that normally contribute with some points. Swanson too, right? That haven't. So let's see if 1 or 2 of those guys steps up and starts to knock the ball down, make some buckets.
I think you're looking for one of your wing players right now to get going offensively, and Julian's going to have a tough time, right? They got a couple of bigs down there that are on him pretty good, but I know he can power through it. Nothing we haven't seen him do, so I think we find 1 or 2, one or two more guys to get going offensively here, and Alex keeps up his current pace. We'll probably be in good shape.
So let's kick around. Last game of the year, huh? How about it's been what an interesting year. I mean, I never thought a lot of things with COVID, right? But the fact that it kind of went from we're not going to have a season to we are going to get a season to. I mean, I remember even we thought maybe it was just going to be a 2-game season, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
The second game, we were thinking that might be it.
We rushed to do a senior night, second game of the year, which is odd, but it's an odd year, right? And then lo and behold, now we're sitting here having to, got in an abbreviated season with a little mini playoff metro tournament. All comes in tonight. There's no state tournament. There's no regionals. There's none of that. It's over for across the state this evening, I believe. So, but that being said, I mean, as weird as it's been, I'm grateful that they got in some games, right? And we're able to have a season. And honestly, months ago we thought maybe we wouldn't even be sitting here doing this, and I certainly didn't think I'd be doing a live stream with you. That's I mean that in a good way.
This was a way just to get our butts into the game, right? Because they weren't even going to allow us in unless we took a job. So
yeah, as it goes, and you guys probably all don't know this, but the only way that early on with the games, that the only way you could get into a road game was participating in some sort of scorekeeping or live streaming or something like that. So there was always just this handful of parents that were attending the road games. So as it goes with playoffs now, every kid on either team, road game or not, can have a couple people at the game. So this thing's kind of evolved, I guess is what I'm getting at, right, Chris? I mean, it's kind of shifted over the course of the season, and I guess looking back on it, there's a combination of disappointment that it wasn't a full season and a legitimate playoff scenario, but then also grateful that we had what we had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, ultimately, what is this game? I don't know, 14, 15, something like that. Yeah. So it's really weird. I guess maybe as a senior parent, here we are. Our kids finished up with school on Tuesday, I think, and they're still playing basketball.
Right. Yeah, these seniors go from a finishing school Tuesday, game Tuesday night, game tonight, graduate Monday. There's a lot coming at them in a short amount of time. So.
And a time of year when they're not used to really playing basketball. They normally finish up the first weekend of March. So the whole experience is a little weird, right?
Yeah. Right on par, huh?
Well, maybe the rest of our lives are going to be a little weird. I don't know. Hard to say what happens from here, I guess.
Yeah. So maybe just 6 seniors. Kind of talk about those guys. I mean, Jake, your boy, my son Jackson, Julian Swanson, Alex Pape, Skylar Lynn, Gabe's not here. I don't know what's going on.
Patrick.
Patrick Bouget. So quite a crew that they've had that's kind of contributed to this program for 4 years now. There's some real nice bright spots for these younger kids. It's definitely a very competitive team that'll be playing next year. But this is the end of the road for those seniors. And they got a half here. They got 2 quarters here to kind of put a bow on it one way or the other. And it'd be nice to put a W in the column. And this would be, as I mentioned earlier in the game, this is a playoff game for 5th and 6th place. You finish 5th, you're finishing squarely behind, O'Day, Garfield, O'Day, Seattle Prep,
Eastside Catholic.
Who's the other one? Ingram.
Is it Ingram?
Yeah, I think it's Ingram. Certainly considered a successful season. I think maybe if you ask the players, they would hope for a few more wins this year, but it is what it is, and you gotta have to make the best of it.
Lay it all on the line. Here we go.
Starting out in the 2-3 zone.
It's going to be off Rainier Beach, Roosevelt ball. Rainier Beach going to stay in their little soft press a little bit.
Soft man, yeah. Pretty much with that, you just get it to your point guard and clear out, right?
Yeah.
So let's see.
We got a little bit of a different starting lineup here in the second half.
Yep, we got Quizone coming in for Stanford on the start. I'm not sure what's going on. There's a 3 by Rainier Beach, 34-27. 7 minutes to go. Deep 3 by Petrovic. That'll be 34-30. 4-point spread, 7 minutes to go.
It has been a little weird that these games have it be so quiet, right? That's another thing about this year that normally this place would be hopping.
Yeah, no doubt. Pump fake. Oh, no jump ball on that. There's going to be a jump ball on this. I better call it before it gets weird. There we go. That's what happens when you don't call on the first one. Then it starts to get a little chippy. All right, anyways, 34-30, 6.5 to go. Swanson in there mixing it up. Good aggressive play by both kids going after the ball. It's going to be Roosevelt's ball in the possession arrow.
Sounded like a finger jammer right there.
Big move by Swanson there. Just missed the layup.
Couldn't quite get the finish.
Roosevelt having serious issues with getting the ball just from the point position to the wing, right?
Yep.
One way you deal with that is you just dribble the entry. Excuse me. Another good look by Swanson, just comes up short again. Still a 4-point game.
Whoa. All right. They got a few guys that have hit those deep ones today.
That'll get you out of your zone.
Boy, it sure will, which might not be a bad thing anyway.
37-30. Well,
pick up a little energy here and go.
Like I said, one thing that happens in the zone is that you tend to be just not. You actually need to play more aggressive than you do in man, but that's generally what doesn't happen at this level. And so there's a little bit of a step slow kind of thing. And additionally, you don't rebound very well out of the zone. So there's an opportunity here just to go straight man and get up in them and try to, get this 7-point lead down to nothing and try to take your own lead if you're Roosevelt.
And shoot, that's not a shot you're going to play a lot of defense on anyway. That's, 25, 30 feet from the hoop. And guys not on the same page, maybe? Talk that out a little
It's
bit.
interesting. I don't see how the pressure is that dominating that it's creating this many turnovers. It's just kind of mental errors, Chris. I don't know what it is.
Yep. It looks like a lot of mental errors to me. Here we are, 37-30, 5:20 or so to go in the third. You got me there, Monson. That's 37-30, Rainier Beach.
Are we getting critique?
We are.
Monty?
We are. Monty's giving us some business.
Is he?
Yeah.
Air ball picked up by 41.
Nobody wants to get in his way.
Hey, I don't blame him.
No.
Listen to you, man.
I don't.
Yeah, up here. Yeah, right. Talking about getting in people's way.
Right.
This is what they call self-inflicted drama here. This is not good.
Mental mistake, right? That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
39-30.
They are making it
go.
harder on themselves than
than
Rainier Beach is making it hard.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
A lot of game left though, so 9-point lead. We've got it down to 4 before. But part of it is you keep digging yourself a hole like this. It becomes challenging. Good pass by Pape. Shot fake.
Missed 3 by Noah. Sorry about that. Missed 3 by the cameraman too. Go the other way.
It's an 11-point lead. 4 minutes to go in the period. What you wanted to see at the beginning of the third period is come out. Another dangerous pass. Deep 3 by Pape. Long rebound. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a huge problem. I don't know, Chris. It's just not feeling the energy and the vibe from this squad. They seem a little bit just not on top of their game today. I don't know what it is.
Not feeling the same cohesiveness for sure as we saw the other night.
No, that's for darn sure.
One guy's ready to call jump. The other guy got the foul. So Julian over the back, maybe.
That's right. They're going to go with
they actually went with the jump ball.
And they're going to go with giving it to Roosevelt. 43-30, 2:50 to go in the period. This period's whipping by, huh, Chris? This thing is almost over.
Now we're at the point here. Roosevelt hasn't even been able to get up a shot.
No, I know.
I mean, they got hands on our wings all over. There's one for Jake.
Downing.
Yeah.
No good. Petrovic's rebound. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go with strike. Much needed opportunity to score some points without the clock moving. Try to cut this down to 11 if he can knock down the pair. First one knocks it down.
Got it.
43-31, 2.5 to go. Knocks down the pair, doesn't hit the rim. That works. 43-32, 11-point spread. There we go. Got a little bit of a trap going on there. A little 1-2-2. 1-2-2, and they're dropping back into man. On ball screen. Point guard seeks it out. Beautiful move. Knocks it down. Not much you can do about that. That was well executed. And, that's a tough one. You got that big fella coming up for the on ball screen. That's like a wall you're running into there, right? So good execution by Rainier Beach. Roosevelt, good success moving the ball around the perimeter on this possession.
Gonna get the big guy on the bump from behind there.
45-32, just under 2 minutes to go. Deep three, short.
Ooh, missed it all. They run that play a lot.
Roosevelt looking like they're playing straight man now. You got to get out on that.
Another deep one.
Missed. Roosevelt's got to have a little urgency here.
You got to two things there. That pass has got to be crisp, and you got to come to the ball, right? Like,
It's on both guys on that.
Yeah.
Petrovic, not sure what happened on that. Took a bit of a shot. Another turnover.
Another
My goodness.
soft pass.
Foul. Well, I can try to spin positive right now, but I don't know how to do it. I'm out of ideas about how to talk about what's happening right now. It just seems like some very unspirited ball, a lot of hesitancy, and not a lot of playing to win at the moment. So, not sure what you do with that. 46-32. Mental mistakes continue. 1 minute to go in the third period. They're going to need to do something dramatic, Chris, to get back in this.
Roosevelt not showing a lot of life, anybody for that matter, at the moment.
No, it's a collective kind of meltdown. So, 15-point spread here, 1 minute to go. Kuzone will bring it up. Downing with the drive, dribble drive, knocks down the bucket. 47-34, 1-2-2. 1-2-2 press, we're not organizing that. That's going to lead to a quick three. Miss. Boy, that kid's got some bounce to him.
Yeah, sure does.
32 gets way up on the rebound there, secures it, goes back up, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for two. 13-point deficit, 33 seconds to go in the period. Roosevelt on life support right now. It's rough.
Is that what we're calling it?
First one's up and good. Two substitutions. Stanford and Kuzone will head out of the game. Jalen Dollar and Dante Washington check in. Point spread. 20 seconds on the shot clock. $13 on the shot clock. Great defense by Rainier Beach, huh, Chris? They're just putting it on us right now. 5 seconds. Someone's got to shoot it. And a layup. 2 seconds.
Scrambled their way out of that.
That's a quarter. Wow. That's what you call making something out of nothing.
Yeah, man. Chicken salad out of
chicken something. Like you said.
Ooh.
Lemonade out of lemons.
All right, yeah.
Is that what you prefer?
Maybe that's what it is.
All right. Limoncello out of lemons, even better. All right, so we got a fourth quarter coming up, 13-point deficit. We'll see if they can put together a quarter to kind of remember here. They're going to have to do a lot. Rainier Beach has played excellent defense. It's continued to play good on-ball pressure and good off-ball pressure, so making it really difficult for us to even enter the ball into our offense. We're content with kicking it around at 23 feet out, which is pretty much out of our three-point zone range for most guys, and we're not getting much dribble.
Hasn't seemed to have affected them at all. Oh, that's just, you got to see that coming a mile away, right?
That'll put Beach up by a solid 18 points now. This thing is all but over, Chris.
It may officially be, out of control here. Another steal.
Back on the court for the Riders.
Gonna be Rainier Beach ball, baseline out of bounds. Set up in a box here. Gonna set a few screens. Flash back to the basketball. 24th to drive. Good defense by Bile there. 6:44 to go in the game. 6:44 to go in the season. Downing with the dribble drive. Shoots, misses. Petrovic's going to bring it on his own here. He's got the ability to do that, right? He's got a good handle. It's kind of a nice option to, as a coach, to be able to have a big guy bring it up and know that he's going to be secure with the basketball.
Yeah,
be
confident with the ball in his hand.
Next year, he may be relied on to do some of that. Petrovic, a junior, bright future. Be fun to watch, see what he does next year. Cape, deep three. Long, rebound, Dollar. Cape kicks it down. Petrovic's going to shoot one. Why not?
Yeah.
Short.
I think you're just seeing a lot of this whole game. What we've really just seen is a lot of lack of focus. I think just mental errors, and now we're just running into an issue where the focus has just left the building on the Roosevelt side.
Yeah, not on the Rainier Beach side. They seem every bit up to the challenge and came with good focus, came with a good game plan, and put it to Roosevelt kind of right from the tip. That'll be Pape and Downing checking out. Skylar Lynn checks in. Oliver Whitmarsh, number 40, checks in. So we got Skylar Lynn, Jalen Dollar, Oliver Whitmarsh, Sam Bile, and Danilo Petrovic.
Josh Copley back in the mix for the Beach Boys.
54-36, 5 minutes to go in the game here.
Drive and kick. I got blocked that out of bounds.
Sure did. You got to get that shot up in a hurry.
Yeah, or the other option is just a shot
just
fake,
a
right?
shot
He's
fake
coming, he's fine. 16-point lead by Beach. Looks like Richardson's going to bring in the senior crew here to wrap up the game. 4.5 to go. A little bit of a nod to this starting group here for this whole season. They all come back in to kind of, maybe to wrap it up, or he's going to put them in and do a final substitution. Not sure.
Take them out one by one, or
I'm not
or
sure
all
what the
together.
plan is, but nice to see this group get a couple more minutes together, maybe. Good lob on the inbounds there. Big fella kicks it back out. Point guard.
Oh, big fella laid the lumber on Alex there, huh? Boy, he sure did.
Alex with that groin injury doesn't need that, does he?
No, he sure doesn't.
I don't know. 4:22 to go. 54-38.
Want it. Petrovic comes flying in for the rebound.
Deep three. It's going to be well short.
Need a little more legs under that.
That's something.
Huh? Unfortunately, folks, we just didn't quite see the same result here for this crew that they brought on Tuesday.
Patrick Beget, another senior, checks in. So this is 5 seniors out here right now. 4 minutes to go. And one. Rainier Beach greets this senior-laden squad with an and one. So we got 56-38, 4 minutes to go. So Chris, this is it for our live stream career. This is not only the end of our boys' career. This is the end of our live stream career.
This is it. We've had some requests to come back next year, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. We're going to pass this baton off to somebody else.
Downing past Stanford, we're knocked down 57-41. Rainier Beach answers the call. Answers it. Oh boy.
Roosevelt promptly throws it into Rainier Beach. Leads up to 22 now, 63-41, 3:20 left. 3-pointer off by Alex. I'm not sure this clock can tick fast enough, huh, buddy?
Yeah, well, 3 minutes to go. I'm going to give that bucket to Swanson. Ooh, with an own goal on that.
The own goal.
It's a good hustle.
Going to a soccer reference.
The way it goes. It's a timeout. Timeout on, I don't know, I think Roosevelt timeout, down 24.
Coach is going to
this one is a wrap.
filter in another senior here.
I think Skylar Lynn's coming in for someone, I'm not sure who.
Well, this has been a good time, huh, buddy?
Yeah,
most of these have been fun. I mean, even this is fun, right? We're still laughing, having a good time. But
for sure.
But
it's actually been a good thing for me because I normally this has forced me to be in a certain mode, right?
Sure. Well, we'd just be a couple.
And stay pleasant. So this has been a good thing. It's been a good thing for me, and I've certainly had a good time doing it with you.
Diverted some attention, right?
I'm looking forward to it every game. It's been fun.
Thought maybe Julian would hoist that just to.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh boy.
Maybe that's why not. His mom's laughing. She's a couple rows over.
Sarah.
That's one thing I love about Sarah.
Sarah had a good laugh on that one.
Julian's still in there scrapping with the big guy.
Skylar Lynn takes a bit of a shot. Rainier Beach just punishing Roosevelt on the glass right now. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, now we're going offensive.
That's a wrap.
I don't think Jackson saw the guy there, right?
No. All right, so there we go. 2 minutes to go, 65-41. That's it for that senior class. It's a 5-man substitution. And that is a career for those kids. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You like to, in a perfect world, you end on a W, you end on a great game. That wasn't in the cards tonight.
No, it sure wasn't.
And, if anything, the sports teach you is a lot of life lessons, and part of that is things don't always go the way you want them to. And I think, for all these kids, this season was a fraction of what it could have been. And I don't know, maybe there was some emotion in that coming into this game, Chris. I don't know. They just seemed really flat and a little bit uninspired. And some of this too is also having that great game that they had the other night. One that they can look back on and going into Garfield and beating Garfield on the road and handily. Something that they were super proud of, and maybe there was a caution there. He's got a nice touch and a shot.
Sure does.
Fun to kind of keep an eye on him for the next years. See what happens with Dante, and there's some real bright spots on this Roosevelt team. Granted, they're going to lose a really strong kind of. It's unusual to have that many seniors on a team, especially that is contributors to the team. But it's going to give a lot of kids opportunity next year to play, and Coach Richardson will have a nice group to work with, and be fun to kind of see how they do.
Sure. Well, you're gonna be in the gym watching your daughter cheer.
This is true. Right. I've got my daughter.
You won't be doing this.
Is going to be sidelines, cheering on the cheer squad. So that was a cool thing. She made that this year. So I will be. But the fun thing for me is I'll be able to come to these games and not completely stress out. So.
Yeah, that's true. Not really.
It's a different vibe.
Be a very light rooting interest for you.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
1.5 to go, 65-43. Step back three is short. Foul gets it, kicks it to Dollar. Dollar kicks it to Washington. Good post up by Washington there. Fade away. Foul. You're going to have go to the stripe for 2. He's putting up a season high for himself. I think he's hit a 3. He's had that other 2-point shot. 5. He's looking to put 7 points on the board. I think that would be a. There you go. Might have had one other game where he might have done that. Future is bright.
Got them both.
1:18 to go in the game. Another 3. No good. Lyle secures it, kicks it to Dollar. Yeah, shoot it, Sam. Ooh, in and out by Sam. .43 to go. 65-45. Whitmarsh to Dollar. Kick to Whitmarsh. Shoot it Oliver. This is short. Call foul, huh? 22 seconds to go in the game.
I think maybe they just called out of bounds there. Maybe. Proving once again that this isn't an easy building to come into and get a win either.
Yeah, for sure. There's a handful of them, right?
Yeah. I want to thank all you guys too out there watching that kind of followed along this year.
Yeah, hopefully we kind of help, give some good description of what's been going on with this team. Kind of have a little bit of inside knowledge just because our boys have played in this program for 4 years. So trying to share that with you in terms of what they were doing on offense and defense and conceptually what they're trying to do, right?
I think one thing that's going to come out of this COVID era is you're going to be able to see a lot of this kind of thing on live stream moving forward, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that's a wrap, Chris.
That's it.
65-46, Rainier Beach finishes in 5th in Metro. I think that puts us in 6th. great that the kids got to play this year. There's been some great moments, been some not so great moments, and everything in between. Exactly what you expect out of a high school basketball team. Like Chris said, thank all of you for tuning in. We can always kind of tell who's watching and who's not by the number on our little screen here. So appreciate all of you that hung in there with us. It was not necessarily a smooth production, but we gave it our best.
Yeah.
And hopefully you had some fun. We had some fun. We certainly had a good time. And
a lot of laughs.
Thank you all, and thanks for supporting the program. And that's a wrap.
Yeah, I want to thank Bruce Bailey, Tim Thiers for kind of getting us going on this. Matt and I are just a couple talking heads here. We had really no idea how to get this thing going, but it's been kind of fun and cool learning process along the way, right? Yep. Good way for you and I to spend our boys' senior year together.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate that for sure.
And gave everyone an opportunity without not being able to come to these games and give you guys a chance to see it. So we feel fortunate to be able to be a part of that. You know, kind of a gift, right? Like, I mean, the fact that we can do this is pretty cool, and you know, these games are forever in the stratosphere, right?
Our work is posted online.
I know, which is a little concerning to me, but there was a few on-air moments that we might get back probably, but it doesn't work that way.
No, some funny stuff, man. But actually coming back here tonight, I'm like, man, I'm hoping he's not going to turn the camera on me again and start asking me questions.
Exactly.
I had to brush up on my Rainier Beach trivia night. Yeah.
You handled it well, though, man. That's good. All right. Well,
it was fun. We had a great time.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Thanks for all the comments too from all you guys sending us text messages and little comments on the screen. Appreciate that as well.
Yeah. Go Riders, and you know, summer is here. Enjoy your summer.
There we go. Enjoy it. Maybe we see you next year along the way.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
That's what we call ending on a sour note. Summer league shit. Talk to you a half.
Man, it's only fitting that I can't get rid of this damn thing. And we're still recording.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.